Them come out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did.
I'm talking about, whew.
And that's how you didn't call a shot till it was on that left side.
They didn't get right till they got on the left side.
Well, now I want to teach you a new technique. I've been practicing it for many years.
Bust 'em! Get in 'em!
I eat, breathe, sleep, duck, dogs, and decoys. That's what I wake up every morning to go do, and I love it every day.
Kill him. Hey! You on mine now, you better be on fire, Bubba. Kill him. Well, today was the last day of season. We started out strong and we finished with a bang. We finished strong. You know, we was a little scared there when we went into it because we had high water all last year, put a lot of work in. We didn't get water out of here till some of it up in August, 1st of September. And we didn't get to manage our habitat like we usually do, but the man above took care of us and it all fell in our hands, and we had an excellent season.
It's been a long one. We had shallow water, and we didn't have any wind for a while. Then we didn't have enough rain. We had too much rain. We needed an inch and got a foot, so that's usually how it goes. Other than that, though, it was a great season. We're all blessed to be here.
I guess it's hard to believe that we're here. It's the last day of the season. It's been a grind. It's been a long run. 60+ days for most of us. There's a lot that goes into kicking that first day off, and it's been a grind. I mean, for myself, I've been at this since about middle of August, making preparations to get started.
Well, we're to the end of the season. We drug through another one. It's 60 days for those soft core duck hunters. I mean, if you're a multi-sport guy, you know we're on like day 89. With the flood and everything that we had all summer long, began last fall and made it all the way through August and September this year. It was a challenge just to get started. I was very, very pleased with the habitat and the infrastructure of all the improvements that we did and getting all the guys together and getting the blinds fixed. But the good Lord blessed us and we had enough time for the native vegetation to mature. We held a lot of birds. We had a couple cold fronts at the very beginning of the season. And it was a surprising season to me as far as because we talked to everybody up and down the flyway. As bad as the duck hunting was for other guys, we were consistently, holding birds and being able to get the clients on birds every day. So as far as numbers goes, we were above average of what we normally do, and which is phenomenal for this year.
Man, we're growing every year. We're learning every year. We're making it better every year. Our team's getting stronger, arguably the best crew of guys anywhere, from media guys, photographers, videographers, our guides, our staff, guys working in the field. I mean, it's one big family. We all here together. We see each other every day. We see each other more than our own family.
One thing I can't say enough about is the people here. This year was probably our best year that we've had of everybody staying in their lane, everybody clicking, everybody knowing their role. And we've gone through a lot of different folks to get to where we are, and I'm real proud of the team that we've assembled and all the assets and that it takes to make this engine run.
Had a great team of guides here, had a great staff here. Everybody got along good, everybody worked good together, and I had an excellent team under me. The lodge had an excellent team and had an excellent team of cameramen and still photographers and a lot of good helpers and a lot of good team in the maintenance on maintaining the boats and preparing all that and keeping all that stuff going and the flow rolling right, and it just it all paid off.
I said kill him. I said kill him. I give you one, kill him.
This was our first year with Realtree 365. It's our first year with our partnership with Realtree, and the relationship is phenomenal. I mean, those guys, they get us, and the thing I like about it is they're evangelizing the relationship, and I'm very, very proud of that. And like I said, it goes back to our people and our team.
Well, I think the Realtree 365 this year was a success for sure, because you look at how many people are following on the following and how many people's looking at it.
The Realtree 365 show has been huge for us, for Honey Brake. Exposure, I mean, it's reaching millions, and that's strong. There's good content out there, and it's cool for people to see behind the scenes, see what we're doing, see the work that goes into this.
I guess my favorite episode's the latest one, Tyler when he killed his buck. We've been watching that deer for a while. I've seen it on the farm a couple times. Cody drove by, he had seen it. Tyler had a few mishaps on the beginning of the season on a couple bucks, but finally connected on that last one, and just seeing how sincere Tyler was, that he knew what that deer meant to us here at Honey Brake.
What just happened, Tyler?
I think we just got jury duty.
What just happened, Tyler?
I think we just smoked jury duty.
Let me see you going.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Dude.
Congratulations.
No, thank y'all.
What a deer.
Holy cow.
God, he's a man.
He is huge. I told y'all the shot was good.
It was perfect. I mean, you couldn't have paid for a better shot.
My God.
Perfect shot.
Dude, you don't realize how big these deer are until you get up on it. Oh, he's freaking heavy.
Oh, yeah, he's heavy.
He's got some mass.
He's got 30 pounds of horns on him.
Holy.
Huh?
I can't believe it. Man, it was the second deer we saw tonight.
You got bigger.
Second deer came out?
No ground shrinkage on that one.
No ground deer shrink. No deer.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for sticking with me.
Hey, I knew we had him.
He is.
I told you. I told
He
you
is
if you
a
watched.
giant.
I said we piled up out there. What a fine.
He's way bigger than what I thought he was.
He said, man, I was cool as cucumbers.
How old is he, Drew?
Old as he gonna get. I'm sure I'm glad you
Dude, thank you.
I'm a charm.
I think I can say that my favorite show would be the Three Generations show with Don and the Cahills. I really enjoyed that one. The dialogue, the commentary between those men, people that I look up to and respect and glad to call friends. That was really special, and that's going to be something to be able to look back on for years to come.
Well, I duck hunt, definitely duck hunt a lot back home. I mean, it's kind of a family deal. Some kids grew up playing baseball, football. We hunted.
That's back in the old days. I don't drink much anymore. Fifth of whiskey a day would do me. As long as it's Crown.
To say he hadn't been duck hunting until this weekend, obviously that was one of his lovely jokes, because when it comes down to killing ducks, he's straight up killed ducks his whole entire life.
Get in on him.
Right.
Spy. Good shot, Don.
Each episode has special qualities that I like. I mean, I guess probably my most favorite one is probably highlighting Jared, because of what he does out here and what a key or integral part that he is to this team. And he was one of my first employees. And he and I started guiding together 25 seasons ago. We started guiding for tips. And it's just that same passion still flows through Jared's veins. And for all the other guys to talk about him and look up to him and the role he plays, that probably means more shooting a duck, shooting a duck, shooting a deer, shooting a deer. But seeing people like him get the credit that's due to him, that gets my blood going. So I like it.
I was a young kid. I started, blowing duck calls and working dogs and competition and this and that. And he said, well, son, if you want to be the best at what you're doing right there, and probably kill more ducks than any of them other boys, you're gonna have to work while they fishing, riding four-wheelers, shooting sporting clays, playing football, playing basketball, baseball, and you're gonna be killing ducks, and they gonna be sitting there saying, yeah, well, wonder why they killing them stone guns so good. Wonder why they killing them so good. You're gonna get out of it what you put in it. That's the way I'm gonna raise my boy. What you put in it's what you're gonna get out of it. There's no days off.
We've got guides of all walks of life. We're all different. And Jared he's the dad of us all, If we need something, we go to him. Usually it's taken care of right away.
Well, it will start hurting, buddy. I'm telling you.
It already split. It was split right here and it healed. It was from throwing all the decoy.
If you don't take care of them pads, when it gets about January the 15th, they'll be so sore when you reach down there to pee, you'll say, oh, my hands. You won't even be able to reach and grab them, because they're going to crack. Well, I got lotion over there for everybody every morning. Rub them down.
Jared is definitely the dad of the group. Yes, he's very competitive, and yes, he's whenever it comes down to business, he's all business. But he's the dad of the group.
That saying that you should have been here yesterday, and duck hunting is 100% true. Should have been here yesterday, or you may want to be here tomorrow. Well, I've been lucky and I've been fortunate. I've lived a dream. I've missed about 8 days in 20-something years. I'm as hungry to watch another one fall here in a minute as I was when I shot my first one at 5. I'm hungry, I love it, I eat it, I sleep it, I breathe it. Most people think they like it, but when they come stay with me for about 360 days, they decide they really didn't love it. They thought they did. Well, I liked all episodes. They was all good, but I like to watch lots of ducks fall in any episode, and good informative stuff, and that's what we're trying to do, is show everybody what we do here and what kind of experience they can have if they come here, and what our daily routines are. And probably my favorite episode would probably be one of the first ones, because it's just showing what all we do to prepare for season and how it all pays off, and there are no days off in this. That's what I like to see, is all the hard work that goes into the preparation of it. People come here to hunt with us, they think they're paying us for that day in the duck blind, or that 5 hours or 30 minutes in the duck blind, but it is, but it's all the work that goes into it beforehand, that boats, motors, bikes, UTVs, the brushing of the blinds, the decoys. It's all summer long, all spring, summer, and fall. Then when it gets here and it's game time, then we got 60 days ahead of us that we like to see the sky fall. We like to see them decoy, get right and tight, and good dog work, and good duck calling, and just the experience. We like to give people the experience that we get to do every day. We hope they get to come do it 2 or 3 days and see what we get to do every day.
I am putting a new chain on a pole saw so we can go cut some more brush to finish a sled blind. We're going to stay off the farm tomorrow. That's the goal anyway. Give it time to rest a little bit, and we've got 26 clients coming in for Saturday morning. Everybody's excited, wound up, like the first day of school.
Today is 2 days prior to duck season. We just got a new gator tail engine in, go put it on one of our new War Eagle boats, get it put out this evening, get it launched and loaded, ready to do a little hunting in for the weekend. So just a last minute adjustment on these new boats and motors we got.
Well, we're a week before opening day of duck season. We got all the other guys out in the field, getting all the blinds and putting the finishing touches on it, bombing some deer stands, put a little rice brand, checking some cameras, getting ready for the deer hunters to roll up in here. It's kind of like hell week, We worked all summer in the off season trying to get everything ready and doing all the field work and preparing for the flood damage. It's the last ditch effort to cram everything in that we can get done and polish everything up just right. By the end of the day today, we should be out of the fields. Nothing left to do but finishing up pumping. Let the ducks come in and rest for a couple of days and be ready to start shooting them Saturday morning.
This life ain't for everybody. I mean, you're gonna get up every single day, whether you're hunting here, whether you're hunting Canada, whether you're hunting Kansas, anywhere else, it's all different. Day 1 to day 60, there's a lot of time in between.
You live it so hard, you know, for a couple months, 60 days straight, definitely, and then for it to come to an abrupt stop, just cold turkey, it's tough sometimes. It can be a little bit depressing.
Glad it's over for today, but I'm sure about Wednesday next week we'll be hoping we had something else to go hunt, so we're gonna miss it.
You're ready for a break, but you're not ready for it to be over. It's never really over. I mean, the key to a good duck season is a good off season. So there's plans already being made, starting in an hour or so. Things are happening to get ready for next year. I mean, it's that quick. There's that much going on.
Now's when the fun begins again. We're gonna put a lot of hard work in, put a lot of time in the field, a lot of work, as I say, and hope that the man above takes care of us, gives us plenty of rain in the spring and summer for good growth, for lots of groceries. We manage our moist soil right. We get all our crops in the field and they grow. And like I said, he throws us a strike right down the middle and we don't get no curveballs. And then we'll work hard to place everything, improve anything that we need to improve, and be ready for opening day of 2020. Well, this year there was a lot of days that were awesome. That's the days you remember. But I had a lot of good days this year to remember. Every day's a good day if you're there, and I don't like to miss a day because it's just to watch the sun rise, and the day you think you're not going to kill them, that's when you kill them. So you go every day to be able to see them things.
Yeah, we're all tired, we're wore out. You know, had Decadron and Rocephin shots several times, probably more than most people need. I mean, I'm just blessed to, you know, like to say, you only get so many sunrises, and I don't want to miss one of them.
Killing ducks never gets old. Fooling ducks never gets old.
I'm just as excited to watch a big group of pintails come in today as I was the first day. And I feel like I'll be doing that the rest of my life. And if I wake up one day and I'm not as excited as I was day one, then I'm probably not going to do it anymore.
I think that's the best part of it. When you can beat them at their own game, when you can trick them into doing something that they really know better, but your setup's good enough, your location, your decoys, your calling, all of it is good enough to get them to come right in there, and they're fully committed to it. That's what we really like. That's what makes it special. That'll never get old. I mean, there's sometimes I catch myself and my heart's beating right there. I mean, as they're making that final approach, it's happening. It's happening, boys, get ready. And when it all comes together, there's no better feeling.